Marina and the Treasure of Water.
Once upon a time, in a small town at the foot of a mountain, there was a girl named Marina. Marina was curious and adventurous, always looking for new stories and emotions in every corner of the world. But her greatest passion was water. Since she was little, she felt a strange connection with the liquid element. She was fascinated by the way it flowed and adapted to any container, the way it could transform into ice or steam. One day, while walking through the forest, Marina heard a peculiar sound. It was a soft, melodious murmur that seemed to come from a small lake. Without thinking twice, she approached and discovered a water fairy named Ondina, who seemed to be trapped in the roots of a tree. "Help, little Marina. I'm trapped here and I need your help to get back into the water," Ondina pleaded. Marina, excited to find such a magical being, did everything she could to free Ondina. But the tree's roots were too tight and wouldn't move. Then, she came up with an idea. "I have an idea. If we pour water on the roots, they might come loose and you can go home," Marina exclaimed. Together, they found a nearby fountain and filled a bucket with water. Marina poured water over the roots and, as if by magic, they loosened and freed Ondina. "Thank you so much, Marina. You are a true friend of the water. Let me thank you by taking you on an adventure you will never forget." Ondina took Marina by the hand, and together they dived into the lake. To their surprise, they found themselves in an underwater world full of bright colors and wonderful creatures. The fish spoke to them and told them stories about the power of water. But not everything was joyful in that world. Together with Ondina, Marina discovered that the water was being contaminated by evil beings who did not value its importance. The fountains and rivers were filled with rubbish, and aquatic life suffered the consequences. "We have to do something, Marina. Water is essential for the life of all beings and we cannot allow it to be contaminated," said Ondina with determination. Together, they devised a plan to raise awareness about the importance of water and its care. They organized a big cleanup in the village and taught the children to value and protect the rivers and lakes. Over time, the village became a prosperous and lively place again. Marina realized that she herself was a bridge between water and people, and that her mission was to make sure everyone understood its importance. After her great adventure, Marina returned to her village and became a storyteller, telling stories about the importance of water and its wonders. Her stories were so captivating that people began to value and care for water more. And so, Marina lived happily and contentedly, always remembering that water is a treasure that we must protect to have a happy ending. Every time someone heard one of her stories, the message spread, ensuring that water would always be valued and cared for. Story written by Abraham Cuentacuentos on the website cuentosdiarios.com.